Hey guys, what is up? Bib07 here again, back for another RuneScape vlog here. Going to be talking about the most recent game update, as well as February, the month ahead, and what they're planning on coming out with, although I don't remember everything from the video. Just in general, it doesn't sound like the most exciting month, unfortunately, but next month is bringing the Clue Scroll rework, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm not really going to be doing anything on the screen. I'm on my main account here. I'm pretty much halfway through a QBD task, 52 of them left, which it's going pretty well so far. I got a Visage, which was nice. I'm currently sitting at 234 QBD kills, so I'm just about halfway to the first threshold for the boss pet, which is kind of nice. Should be getting there before too long, as long as I get some more of the tasks. As you can see, I got a Visage there. I also got a second upgrade kit, which is kind of lame because those tend to be pretty rare and they're pretty much worthless. But a lot of these drops are building up in the tab here. It's going to be nice to sell all this off. I am going to need the money for the double XP weekend, which is coming up, so definitely going to be spending some of the money I get from selling this. I've already spent a bunch of money. I don't know if I've actually showed this on video. Also, I am doing RuneSpan on my Iron Man up there. But I don't know if I have shown my skilling supplies I've purchased on video yet or not. I honestly don't remember, but I am going to show them here in a minute. But yeah, I am going to be probably selling off all the loot after this task and buying a bunch of more supplies that I need. I should probably... No, I don't. I don't want to sell off the Staphylite, actually. I just haven't used it in so long because I haven't really had a Slayer task for it recently. Did a couple quests on this account as well yesterday, which was nice. I did... What was it called? One of a Kind, that quest, because and I also did Missing Presumed Death, which was required for that. And I thought that this quest was the one that gave you Elder Wisps, which is the reason I did it. And then I realized at the end, because I'm a complete moron and I didn't look it up beforehand, that's not how you get the Elder Wisps. But still, it was a really good quest to do. I get the Dragon Rider amulet, which is a very good amulet, as well as a decent bit of XP. And I can do Celestial Dragons, which I'm probably going to be getting as Slayer assignments, so those are going to be nice to do. And yeah, just in general, pretty good quest to get done. I didn't really mean to do it, is what I'm trying to say. So that was kind of lame, but still a good quest to do. And then I did go and do the correct quest, which was Fate of the Gods. And it's a very nice XP reward quest. I got a bunch of divination XP because afterwards you even can get an extra 200k divination XP from finding all these Elder Chronicles. It says right here I placed the measure in all these locations, and it's really good for getting a lot of XP from for divination, because someone keeps honking their freaking horn outside. Sorry about that, but yeah, it is really good for getting a lot of divination XP out of the way, and I managed to get all the way up to 78 divination, which is very nice, and I am now able to do Elder Wisps, which is what I'm going to be doing for the last 2 levels until I unlock Invention. So that is probably what I'm going to be doing after I complete this QBD task and buy some more supplies for the double XP weekend. I will likely go and do some more divination and try and get that level 80 done and away with, so I can unlock Invention for the first time and give it a try. I don't really know how it works at all, really, but I'm sure it's not too hard to learn, and I am going to try and utilize that while I'm getting my Slayer up further. Currently 87, 300k until 88, which is very nice, getting close to that level 90, which will actually unlock ports for me on this account, which is going to be nice to begin doing as well. I already have it on my Iron Man, of course, but it's not as big of a deal on this account to get the armors, but still be nice to have ports unlocked rather early on in my account and be able to get a lot of the progress done earlier than most other people. I don't know, I guess. But mainly I am looking forward to getting the Invention. Currently 83 summoning with almost 1,000,000 bonus XP, which is pretty awesome. And that is the main thing I'm going to be training on the double XP weekend. I'll jump into my bank here and show you my skilling tab. I have a bunch of stuff in here for the weekend. Current charm counts are right here in this corner. Decent amount up in here, so looking forward to utilizing them. Luckily for me, I got 5 spirit diamonds off of my daily keys, so those are really going to help me out over the weekend. And if you don't know, on the double XP weekend, your bonus XP is also used up. So I think it's 3 or 4 times XP. I'm not sure. I think it's 3 times XP if you also have bonus XP. So that's going to be nice. And I do have a decent amount of spirit gems to save me charms. I have the supplies for pretty much everything. I don't have quite enough granites, but I feel like I'm going to need to buy a bunch more anyways because I'm going to be saving a lot of my crimsons. Also, I have a bunch of water talismans, but I bought more than enough because I am going to be using my diamonds on my blue charms, of course. So those are going to be a lot of XP from those. And some unicorn horns are for green charms, and the swamp toads are for gold charms. The main thing I really need to buy is spirit shards, which is probably what I'm going to spend quite a good deal of money on after I sell my QBD tab, is just buy a bunch of spirit shards to prepare myself. And I'm also going to need to buy a couple of a couple of spirit kayaks for the teleport. I also have some swamp lizards. I think those are for, I don't remember what those are for. I think they're to be used before the unicorn horns for greens. I don't even know what you make with swamp lizards, to be honest. But hold on, you get no good nodes around here. Just go to the S-Hound. But yeah, that is basically what I have for that. And then after I run out of summoning supplies, because when you're trading summoning, you can blast through charms pretty damn quick in most cases. I'm just trying to find. Okay, swamp titans is what you make with them. And no, those are crimson charms. Okay. Why did I buy these? I don't know. Oh, I guess those are better than I guess those are better XP than the granite lobsters. I bought these a couple weeks ago, and since then I've gotten a couple summoning levels since then, so I might actually be able to sell some of this granite back and buy some more of these swamp lizards, because I'm going to be getting 85 rather soon. I'll have to look at the summoning training on the wiki again to see what's best. But yeah, I plan on getting a pack yak over the double XP weekend. I think I should be able to do that. Maybe not. I don't know. I mean, it's going to be triple XP for the first like 3 mil XP basically, and then I mean, I feel like I'll have enough. I'm going to obviously continue collecting charms. Still got about 2 weeks until the double XP weekend starts, so I still have time to collect some more charms. Maybe I won't be able to quite get there, but I'm going to get pretty damn close to a pack yak over that weekend, which is going to be very nice. I'm looking forward to that. Quickly looking on the wiki here for the charm usage levels. So it says, yeah, at 85 you are supposed to start using them for the crimson charms for swamp titans. So I am probably going to be swapping out a decent amount of that granite for some swamp lizards. And I don't plan on using any of my blues until level 89, which is when you do unlock the geyser titans. So yeah, hopefully my greens, mainly my greens, and also my golds can get me that far to begin with. Barker toads are the best until 99, so that's why I have all my golds are going to be swamp toads, and I'm hoping that my golds can get me to 88. If not, then I'm going to start using some of the crimsons for my golds will be able to at least get me to 85 for sure. So I'm actually probably going to go sell all my granite and swap it out for swamp lizards, and then My golds will easily be able to get me to 85, and then from there my golds and my crimsons can get me to at least 88, and that will get me the unicorn stallion, so I can use my greens for that. And then from there, I'm sure the remaining charms get me to 89, where I'll have Geyser Titans to use my blues on. Not 100% sure how far it's all going to get me. I haven't done the calculations, and I don't think I'm going to. I'm just going to use all my charms and just see how far I get. And hopefully it's almost a pack yak, if not all the way there. It'll definitely be above 90 summoning, though, which is, in general, going to be pretty sweet. After I use all the charms, though, I have quite a large amount of Herblore supplies here to be working with. I have about 1,130 Sarah Brews here, which is going to be pretty good. And then I also have 770 adrenaline potions to be made, and all these supplies right here should get me to 85 Herblore from where I am right now, which is 82. And then after that, I have 5.4 thousand anti-fires that I'm going to make into super anti-fires, which I also need to pick the feathers for, which is going to be a pain in the ass, but I'm going to be doing that because super anti-fires, I believe, are one of the cheapest ways of getting your Herblore up. And I can, I'll have the super anti-fires left over later. But after I do that, I am going to try and go all the way to 99 with overloads. Of course, this isn't during the double XP weekend, but I'm going to make all the extremes that I need in order to go from 96 to 99 with just overloads. If I can do that, that is my goal, and it'll give me quite a lot of overloads to be going along with in the future for PVM and stuff. So yeah, that's basically my plans for the double XP weekend. Already have quite a bit of supplies, but like I said, I need to buy a bunch of spirit shards, swap out a bunch of that granite for some swamp lizards, as well as go and get a lot of phoenix feathers. So gonna need to make some signs of the porter. Those make the phoenix pickpocketing infinitely times easier. So definitely looking forward to using those. And yeah, gonna be hopefully getting some pretty sweet level ups on that weekend, including the high summoning and high herblore. If I do end up having more time and not even having enough supplies to last the whole time, I don't know what I'll do. I might just go do more Slayer with the double XP. That would be kind of nice, because I don't really have any other skills I really want to get up at the moment, and none of them are really important to get up because of cost wise, which is why I'm doing it. Herblore and summoning, because those are cost wise, and of course summoning is charms dependent, and that is obviously going to be mitigated by the double XP, so that's going to be nice. And yeah, if I finish off both of those, then I'll probably continue doing some Slayer. I'll probably try and get myself a good long task like Abyssal Demons or something like that, in order to utilize the best XP per hour I can possibly get at this level before the weekend starts, and just save it for if I do end up going to Slayer, if I end up having the time. But yeah, that's basically it for me, you guys. Probably gonna be doing RuneSpan on my Iron Man over that whole weekend. Obviously Iron Man do not benefit from the double XP weekend, so yeah, that is not going to be an issue on that account. Don't really have a problem with that. I think it would be kind of stupid if they did get that benefit, but as such I don't really need to worry about it, and I'll just probably be sticking with RuneSpan while I focus on training as fast as I can on this main account, because it has that benefit. But yeah, other than that, you guys, I don't really have too much else to talk about for myself. I'm probably going to be talking, I'm going to try and just do a little talk about the update today. And I think I will not put I won't put the month ahead in this video because it'll be too long. I'll probably make a separate video talking about the rest of the updates to come over the month, so you guys can look forward to that if you'd like to see it. Probably be up in the next few days, but yeah, anyways, today was a pretty lame update, honestly. Nothing really cool to speak of. Basically, they just released some new Invention stuff, as well as the 15-year veteran cape. So, yeah, not too great, but at level 22 Invention, you can now build or craft, I don't know what the hell, however it's called. I don't know how Invention works, like I've said, but you can craft the Hammertron and the Tinderbox O-Matic, which basically allow you to use Invention with those skills of smithing and fire making. And there are 5 new perks in order to, add some life to those tools, basically. And they sound pretty decent, the perks. There's one that gives you the chance to find clue scrolls while skilling, which you can use with any skill, which is kind of interesting. Obviously, clue scrolls aren't that great right now, so it's not the coolest thing. Hopefully in the near future, when they update clue scrolls next month, it will be better, and that perk will be cooler, but still, it's not too terrible. There's also a Pyromaniac perk for fire making, which gives you a 0.1% chance to burn all logs of the same type in your inventory. I'm assuming it's basically like the Guthix cache buff, where you throw all the memories into the rift at once, and it's like the same thing, but it can always, it's just like a passive thing that always happens, and it can get up to 5 ranks, so the highest chance you have is a 0.5%, which is not very high at all. So this is not going to be something that happens a lot. It's really not going to improve your XP per hour that much, but still, it's a cool thing that you can maybe throw onto your whatever the crazy tinderbox from Invention to give you a slight edge in fire making. And you can sometimes just chuck an entire inventory of logs all at once and get a huge XP drop, and that'd be kind of cool, but still not really game changing in any way. There's also the perk called Rapid, which is for both skills, smithing and fire making, and it has a 5% chance per rank to speed up each action that you do, which with like smith an item or burn a log, and that has 3 ranks, so maximum of 15% chance, which isn't too bad. Probably sounds like it'll definitely be useful for getting the slight chance to speed up your inventories of stuff, so I would probably be looking for that one as the most useful of this set of things. As everything else isn't too useful. There's also the perk Breakdown for smithing, which gives you a 20% chance per rank to automatically disassemble smithed items, which goes up to rank of 5. So you can potentially have a 100% chance, so it'll always break down whatever you smith. I don't really know how useful that is or not. I don't know how breaking down things with Invention works, so it remains to be seen. As far as I know, I mean, you guys could let me know in the comments if that's good or not. I assume, based on the way they implemented it, that it's not that good, because you are allowed to get a 100% chance of it happening, so it just goes to assume that it's not the most amazing thing in the world, but maybe it's a little useful for those of you that do train Invention and need more stuff broken down. You can just smith the stuff and get the stuff you need, I guess. I don't know. I honestly can't really comment on that too much, but doesn't sound like it's insanely useful. Still think Rapid is probably better. And lastly, there is the Tinker perk for both smithing and fire making, and that gives you a 1% chance per rank for each action to grant plus 10% XP. And this has 3 ranks, giving a total potential of 3% chance. So that's okay, I guess. I mean, I guess it basically is going to speed up your XP per hour by like 0.3%, because of it's a 3% of 10%. So just basically basic math. I think that's how it would work. Maybe I did my math wrong. Don't like calling out math stuff on video, but I'm pretty sure that's correct. Could be completely wrong though. I don't really care. But it doesn't sound like it's the most insane thing in the world. It's not a really huge buff at all. Maybe if the percentage of XP increase was better, it might be better, but it just doesn't sound that great, to be honest. So yeah, as far as I can tell, Rapid is the best one. But those are the 5 perks they introduced with these new items. Sounds kind of cool, although I don't have the ability to use anything with Invention yet. So yeah, that's basically it. The other thing they introduced was the 15-year veteran cape, which apparently nobody can even get that yet. It says the first people will be able to get their hands on it from the 23rd of February. So I have no idea why they released it so early, because people can't even get it yet. But I mean, whatever, I guess. Doesn't really make much sense, but still, it's going to be a new cape from Hans, who's been, for people whose accounts are 15 years or older, and it's going to be pretty cool, I guess. It's going to have a nice emote and stuff. I don't have anywhere near as enough time to be able to get that, but yeah. that is, I guess, kind of cool. So that's it, pretty much. That's the whole update for this week. Nothing too amazing, really. Kind of a lame update, but yeah, it's not too bad, I guess, because they're sort of doing smaller updates this month, as far as I can tell. Again, I'm gonna go over the month ahead video in another one of my videos that I'm gonna be releasing in a few days, so you guys can look forward to that. One other slight update from the patch notes: Araxi, QBD, Beastmaster, Yakamaru, and the Rush of Blood loot chests all show their value in them, which is, kind of cool now. It just says loot value in the corner of the QBD chest when I get the loot, so that's kind of cool, I guess. A little bit of a smaller update, but just thought I'd mention it off there. And then any ninja fixes, I don't really remember. You can now drink a cup of tea to remove the effects of the aggression potion, which is kind of funny, kind of a little bit of like a flavor sort of thing, like a cool little method of getting rid of it if you don't want it anymore. Other than that, I don't think there was anything else too interesting in these ninja notes. They increased the chance of receiving the raptor key pieces and raptor armor from the raptor chest. So the raptor key pieces from the level 96 Slayer monsters, obviously you guys probably know about them. The Acheron mammoths, ripper demons, living wyverns, and camel warriors. They increased the chances of getting the raptor key pieces from those. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully it's a decent chance now, and when I do unlock them on my main account, I'm going to give them a shot, and maybe I'll be able to pick up the raptor key, which would be pretty awesome, because I've always thought that was a really cool thing in the game, and I would love to collect all the pieces from doing those Slayer tasks and eventually open one on video or something. So yeah, that's it for this video, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of this week's update down in the comments, as well as what you guys are doing for Double XP weekend and how you're preparing over the next couple weeks before it actually lands. Let me know what you're doing and what your goals are. And yeah, that's about it, you guys. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.